and NRG Stadium. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey.
Down. Gonna throw right away. Rolling right. And he won't try to risk much more. Sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Why Tony? Look the hot. All right.
Throwing is Stroud. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's got his man. That's goal. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Tony. 19 seconds. 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's left side. Caught by Musgrave. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
1st and 10.
2J. 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 Texans.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
White Tony, 18. What's up?
Crowd to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready. Now this looks like a design run. And he will take it in himself. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, Texas.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Ravens nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hey, report. What?
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Hey, report. Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Tony. Yes.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Second down throw for Stroud. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
11. 18. That's it. Alert the hot. 19 Texas.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over possession here at the 44. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10. Jackson trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will have the Ravens first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
At the 29-yard line.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Mitchell. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession too. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Why, Tony?
Now Stroud. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions.
Trying to fit in the smack, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Well, losing yards.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion is Hunter. Jackson now on second down. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. There's a throw right side, but it be incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll try again here, second and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and inches.
Complete to Nico Collins. 10 yards on the pickup.
Stroud.
It's second and inches.
The second down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's going to have a Texans first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
At the 41-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7. At the Ravens 34.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Look to hot, look to hot.
Stroud going to set up the throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
18.
Here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. On play action. Stroud. That's taken in. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Texans move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Ravens 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jacob Cowling now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Change it. That's it. Go ahead. Sit on. What is it?
Play action now. Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. 67 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second.
Here now, second down and goal. They'll go with him again. And this defense trying to stiffen. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Why, Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. First and 10 now from the 36. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
In motion is Hunter. A first down throw for Jackson. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal.
Ready.
And he's in! Touchdown, Baltimore. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the quick, right? What? 18. Outside. Let the high. Let the high.
On first and 10. Here's Stroud. Left side, caught by Musgrave. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Abanaconda. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Third quarter begins with a run. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. wasn't anything really to write home about. What it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
No.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
Ready? 18.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Noel. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. And one caught by Tank Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens 7-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point is good. And the Texans will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Texans 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around when it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. That's the first down, get down. The drive continues.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Got a man, good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he'll take this one in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Great job there by the quarterback going through his progressions and getting to the open man. I promise you, when they put this coverage in, they didn't just say, hey, nobody cover the back. Clearly somebody messed up in their assignment, but give credit to the quarterback for finding it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans...
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 39.
Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Dante bursting in and recording the sack.
At the 46-yard line. 1
quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Stroud going to set up to throw. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
21 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
14 more yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will score. Game on. Joshua Dobbs. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good, and the Texans will cut it to a 2-point lead.
30. Texans 28.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here's Cowling now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Don't worry.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A 1st down throw for Jackson. quickly. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. The check team is going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Ravens will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Texans 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the quick, right? 18, what's that?
Collins is wide open. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off.
Why Tony? All right. Bucky, Tony.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
Go. 19 tax. Here we go. 18. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's a turnover on downs.
Go. Hey, report.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Here's a 2nd and 12. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the gun, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, buggy. Run. Hey, uno.
Now Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Stroud. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 1.
All right.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Open man downfield is Noel. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Here's first down.
All right. 19 seconds. Tony. South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll be blocked down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.